Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match preview, Everton versus Southampton in the Carabao Cup. I am joined by Michael Cosgrove in the studio. Good to have you, Michael. Good to have you. Southampton, Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
This is a cup we've got to try and win, surely.
Don't get me started. Any cup's a cup we need to win, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
For me, this game is as big as the game we've just had at the weekend, because Southampton, I don't think are going to be up for it. I think they've got bigger things on their head in terms of trying to stay up.
Trying to stay up, yeah.
So for me, it's something we've just got to go all out for. Get a really strong 11 in, bring in a few players. Don't get me wrong for looking forward, but I think we need to put a good 11 on the pitch and make sure we get through to the next round. I just think it's vital.
Leicester away, which is a tough game, but.
It is, but
if you're going to win anything, you've got to have some game that's a tough game, I think.
So. If you were playing Leicester in a league game, would we be saying we should be beating them, or we've got a chance of beating them?
Yeah, of course.
I think for us now, the way we're set up, I think teams coming at us is probably better.
Yeah.
So the Leicester game, I probably fancy a little bit more than this one, because I think we might be a little bit more complacent for this one.
Yeah, I think what I've found so far this season, don't know whether you agree or not, but all of our better performances have been away from Goodison when we're on the counter attack. We're quite obviously a counter attacking side, and I think we haven't been able to transfer our away performance into our home performance. I think once we do that, I think the home results will get better and better. So you're right, it could be that Leicester will attack, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And Everton have been better on the break almost this season, the way we play. So yeah, maybe that'll level it up. But we've obviously that's
what doesn't help is the draw getting done beforehand, is it?
No,
doesn't particularly help.
I suppose it is the way it is.
It's this. I think we need to, like I said, I think we just need to get a strong 11 on the pitch. Bring a couple of players in who've got something to prove to try and get into the 11 for the weekend. And go at them, and let's just get a good performance, get a few goals in, and then keep the momentum going now.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Nice,
it's that weird momentum is what it's all about, because we started the season okay, up to the West Ham game. I know Huddersfield was really disappointing, and let's not talk about that one. But the West Ham game, obviously our first defeat, and then we played well at Arsenal, but we're beaten. But then the win at the weekend has really picked everyone back up. So if we can get this win, get a couple of wins on the run and score some goals, I think for me, when we played these at the start of the season, they just kicked lumps out of us, didn't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Mark Hughes style.
Yeah. But they've got players who can hurt you. They've got players who are dangerous. You know, they've got Danny Ings has started. I think he's been reasonably good for Southampton so far. And Lamine is not bad in midfield. They've got big lads at the back, so they're a threat off set plays. Like Cedric, the right back, I think he's a really good player, and Bates and Nathan Redmond, who is really, I'd say he's probably their key man. So it'll be a tricky game. I'm not sure what team Mark Hughes will put out, whether he'll mix it, because like you said, he might be thinking, well, we just lost again at the weekend. They got beat 2-0 at Wolves at the weekend, so they might be thinking Saturday's more important to them. I don't know. For us, changes we might do, I don't want to see Martin Stecklenburg coming.
No,
I really don't.
No.
What I would do if I was Marco Silva, I think I'd just leave the back four as it was. I'm not saying he will, because he may bring, I don't think Seamus will be involved.
Baines could be back in, couldn't he?
Baines probably come in for Lucas Dean, and maybe Mason Holgate will come in at the back for, I don't know, Zuma or Keane. But I don't know whether I'd just leave that back four and just go, let's build up some momentum. You've got a clean sheet, let's build on that. What's your thoughts?
I agree, but I do think for Baines in particular, I'd have him back in for this game. I think we need to keep him a little bit fresh, keep him involved in and around the squad and playing some minutes. He's not going to let us down. He's not a drop off, is he?
Exactly,
but the centre back part, goalie definitely pick for that. I mean, you're a goalkeeper, what I mean. You can play a few games. Absolutely no worries with that. The centre back pairing, I agree. I just think they've got a partnership. That's the main thing. Individually, are the best defenders in the world? Probably not. But together, they're starting to form a real good partnership, which is vital. So to keep the triangle of the goalie and the two centre backs together, to me, definitely, I'd keep that in as much as we can. If we can get, if we do get like a nice little lead or something and 20 minutes to go, you might want to take one off, protect him for the weekend or something, but let's get to that stage first.
What would you do with John Joe, leave him in?
Yeah, 100%. He's developing in the team, you know what I mean, he's a young lad, he's developing whilst playing week in, week out in the Premier League side. Is he the best defender in the world? No. Has he got the potential to get better? 100%. But going forward, to get great crosses in, he's willing. And to be honest, on that pitch, for us, there'll be no one that wants to win more than him. And I think that comes across whenever I watch him. That's the biggest thing I feel with him, is that will to win. So, no, I'd stick with it. I'd probably just put Baines in for the reason of keeping him
fresh. Because he might get in. I mean, you're moving into midfield and you're looking at who could come in. You're thinking Schneiderlin probably will play. I should imagine. Maybe for Ghana. Tom Davies. Split opinion. Now, we've never had a proper conversation, so where are you in the Tom Davies argument?
So for me, the Tom Davies one, I don't understand how it even splits opinion. I know it does, but I don't understand why. For me, he's one of our better midfield players. He's comfortable on the ball, he's energetic. Again, another player, a young lad who just wants to win, and you can feel that coming through him. But most importantly, he keeps the play going. You need something, just keeping it going. I think I've seen you say before on previous videos and stuff. Obviously, he gives the ball away a little bit more. You will if you're going forward. Of course. You know,
they're the risky passes, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at him, he's trying to split defences. So a lot of time that will be intercepted because you're trying to get it through the eye of a needle almost. But when it comes off, that's the pass that carves the team open.
100%.
And so he's going to do that. He could play risk free like Morgan and have 95% pass completion rate.
And then we'd moan about that.
Get it back. Get it. Well, that's it. We'd moan about it and go. So, I'm like you. Is he the best midfielder in the Premier League? No, of course he's not. Does he have potential to get better? Yes, he does. If in 3 years he hasn't improved, then fair enough. I'll accept any criticism that people want to say, is he good enough? It may be that as we move forward, he becomes a squad player anyway, and that's
hopefully that does happen, because it means we've got better.
We've got better, then it's up to him then to try and get up to that level. But at the minute, he's as good as what we've got. And him and Ghana look like, at the moment, while Gomez is out and James McCarthy's out, they look like our best, most mobile midfield partners. Now, I'm an advocate of maybe dropping Gylfi back into the 8 alongside Garner and trying that with Bernard further ahead. But if that's not the way it is, it's fine. I don't go, he's making mistakes by playing him. I don't mind that. Does he need to do more in games sometimes? Of course he does.
Passes and by sometimes, doesn't he?
They all do. So, listen, I don't know. I think Schneiderlin will come in just for this game. I think he'll be back in. I don't know which one it'll be for. I should imagine it'll be Ghana.
I hope it's for Ghana, because again, I think Tom at his age and whatnot, he can handle playing a midweek game. I think Schneiderlin's had a really good start to the season. He's another one that I'm surprised he was here. Gobsmacked he was here for the start of the season.
But showed a good attitude apparently,
100%, and that was
fair enough.
But again, it shows what the manager's doing behind the scenes. I didn't think we could get that out of him again.
Clean slate time, wasn't it? And that's what I would hope. And I think the majority of Evertonians have done. They kind of just gone, right, let's start again. Clean slate, let's go. It's year zero, let's start again. I think some still struggle with Davies, and they still struggle with Keane because of the preconception they have of them, and they might not change their opinion, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to it.
Course,
but I think for the likes of Schneiderlin, it's good that he has come back and shown that little bit of desire. Who do you want to see come in then?
Bernard. Absolutely.
So where would you like to see him play?
So I don't want to see Tosin in up front. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead, aren't I?
No. So these are the players you want to see.
I'd give Walcott a little bit of a rest. And I'd probably put Bernard either on the right or the left. And then switch Richarlison maybe round.
What about Lookman?
I don't know. I've not seen anything yet to say he deserves it. I mean, we have a go at Davies and John Joe Kenny, and who've got the right attitudes and everything. Yet we're backing a lad who's shown us nothing since he's been here. He's got all the potential in the world. Absolutely. And I didn't want him to go, and I'm glad he stayed. But until he shows something when he at least comes on as a sub, you know, and when I say show some, I mean just attitude, forget the football ability, but just showing a willingness to want to get stuck in. I don't think he deserves it.
Yeah, I'm like you. I think he's got loads of ability. I'm glad he stayed.
Yeah.
Or at the time, I was glad he stayed. Because I thought once the window passed, I thought, you know what, he'll get his head down now and go like, I'll show you, you know, that I'm a good player. And a couple of cameos, we've seen him. He's come on and just looked like... I mean, my 7-year-old, you know, the first game he come on, he was like, why is the little kid playing with men? And that was, I thought, he said, Daddy looks like a little boy playing with men, and he was right. He just looked lost, and you're like, get on the ball. He's got the ability, he picks it up and he can go, but too often for me, he runs into 4 men with his head down, so he just loses the ball. And he goes, and then they break, and you're like, well, you know, what was the purpose of that kind of thing? But I think he's a good player. I don't know whether... I want Tosun to play, and I really hope he does play, because I think the goal will do him good and see if we can get him another one. But I just wonder if Marco Silva is considering using Richarlison as a striker in this one, as an experiment.
I'm open not for as much as... Yeah, I mean, I reckon he could do that job, and he could do that job well. But Tosun, for me, for the way we want to play and the way we're playing, I don't think having the explosive pace down the middle is how we play. The pace is coming from wide, I'd rather see Tosun playing, and I'd rather Richarlison stick to his position, and for me personally. But I'd have no qualms if he was playing down the middle, because I think he could do a good job. But I don't think that to me saying Tosun's not the answer, and I'm an advocate for him massively. I think he's everything we could get at the minute. I don't think there's anyone better.
I like Tosun. I really do. I think he's a good player, and I think he will score goals. And I think he's much better. He looks much better when he's got Richarlison and Walcott flanking him. Because, like you just said, I thought against Fulham when he came on, I thought we just went up another level because of him. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a young lad learning the game. I think he's quick, but I just don't think he does enough. He doesn't keep the ball. He doesn't look a threat of scoring a goal. And the game kind of passes him by. It's not his fault at all. He's a young lad learning the hardest trade there is, you know, a Premier League centre forward. But I think when Tosun comes in, the experience is that he was backing into people. His touch is great. He's skillful. Alright, he hasn't got Calvert-Lewin's pace, but everything else is good about him. And I think all I would say to Cenk is get yourself in the middle of that box all the time. Same as Saturday, Theo's just done that without looking, and he's there, and you've got yourself a goal. Get in them areas, because that's what he was doing last season, because he was scoring goals. Where this season, because he hadn't scored in the first couple of games, he was coming out the box, he was drifting wide, and there was nothing in the middle. And that was why his game, I think, was, and we were failing. Whereas if he's in the middle of the box, he can put crosses in and he can get on the end of them, because he's brave.
He is.
I mean, score goals.
Finish with his head, finish with both feet. You know, I think for me, he's a player that I don't think we need to worry about. I think it'll just come naturally for the few games, but the games when he wasn't scoring...
Do you need another striker, though, don't we?
100%. We need
can't be relaxed.
We all love him.
We all loved him, and we backed him last season, and he was, let's be honest, he was good last season. He was, he done us a job.
He can finish, can't he?
But this season, he's looked. I don't know whether he's just thinking, well, you know what, I'm not getting a game in. I want to move on. I want to go and play, because he's 28. He's not even in the 18 at the weekend.
I don't think he was the week before.
So he's, you know, I think the West Ham game kind of might have put the lid on him, because it's bouncing off him.
He looks back to the player that got the wrist injury, doesn't he?
He just hasn't. He just hasn't got back to how he was last season. So I don't know whether he maybe needs to go and play some games in the 20s again and just get his rhythm going, scoring goals again.
Probably a good shout. I'd be a bit disappointed if we rock up to that and he's on the starting 11 sheet, put it that way. I just think, at the minute, I think you're spot on. He probably needs to just drop down a level, get some goals, you know, get some touches of the ball and whatnot, because whatever's happening behind the scenes, it ain't working for him. I mean, I thought he'd maybe go up another little bit of a level, just through having worked with Silva previously, but we need them.
I think, you know what else I think as well, Mike, I think the other thing is, because the team's better now, it highlights his deficiencies more. So because we've got Richarlison, who's a real live wire and a threat and pacey, and we've got Bernard who's silky and his touch is great, and it kind of highlights the things that Umar can't do, so to speak. So when he comes on, it's like bouncing off and people are getting frustrated. I think he's a good sub. He is. He's a nuisance, isn't he?
I'd expect to see him on the bench for
and last 15 maybe, even 20, whatever, throw him on.
If you need one to hit his bum.
Well, that's what he's like, isn't he? But I think for me, the two areas that we need to strengthen in January would be centre midfield and a striker. I think if we could. I mean, Gomez might come in and be fantastic, and we might go, well, we're all right for now there. Because we've got this, and hopefully James McCarthy will be fit as well soon.
James McCarthy, I think for the style of play that we're playing now, but obviously how long he stays fit for, unfortunately, but it's quality.
Yeah, he looks like a Marco Silva player, pressing in your face, putting pressure on people, winning the ball back, physical, good. He's well built lad, isn't he, and strong. So, he could. That's what you want. You want permutations. You want to be able to look and go, who's our midfield going to be here? And oh my God, he's out and he's out and he's out and he's out. We'll have to play. Blah in there. It's like, well, you know what? He could play McCarthy and Gomez today, or it could be Garner and McCarthy, or Garner and Gomez, or Garner and Gill. And you go, well, that's good. Or on the bench, look at our bench there. Get Yerry Mina back available. So, you're right. I think Baines. I understand where you're coming from, 100% with Leighton Baines. Bernard, definitely for me, he's got to start. Got to. And Tosin, I think you've more or less hit the nail on the head. Richarlison, I just wonder if he'll give him a little bit of a blow, because he took some heavy kicks at the weekend.
I mean, that's always the thing with him, isn't
and
it?
He was limping and stuff, so I wonder if he'll just have him on the bench just in case we need a spark, with half an hour to go. I think Theo's more likely to be able to do an hour. And because he's just the way he is. Lookman, like you, I don't think he's done enough to deserve it. Kieran Dowell, he played really well.
I wouldn't mind seeing Dowell maybe playing as the 10 and maybe Bernard on the left.
See, this is what might happen. Gylfi might be the one that sits off as well. He might go with Bernard left, Cenk down the middle, Theo on the right, Kieran Dowell, and then Schneidlin and Garner, or Schneidlin and Davies in the middle with Baines, because that's still what you're doing then to Dowell, is you're protecting them with senior players anyway. You're not putting 4 in and going trying, because these will have a good side, though, whatever side they pick.
They're going to be Premier League
team, so it's going to be a tough one. But you're right, he's a player who's got loads of ability. That's Pedder, you can hear him on the show screaming. Loads of ability in that left foot. It's just, can we get a bit of consistency out of him? But you're right, the number 10 role might suit him, and who knows, he might ping a couple in. Might ping a couple in, and we're all going, Dowell's got to play at the weekend at Leicester, he's got to. But what are your predictions then? Do you fancy us?
I do. I'm going for 2-0.
A nil? Another nil?
Another nil. If we keep that, just bring in Baines in.
What happens if Stecklenberg comes in and...
penalties? No,
don't say it. Like,
don't.
You're confident you think we can get past
them? I think we'll get past them, and we should get past them. But I'd like to see a clean sheet.
I'd love to see another clean sheet, because it'd be good, but I'm going to go for 3-1. But I've fingers crossed for the clean sheet. There you go. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Big thanks to Mike for coming in, joining us on this preview. Do you think we can do it? Can we set up that tie with Leicester? And what changes would you make, if any, for tomorrow night against Southampton? If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a second. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.